Hey everybody, this is Chaka coming to you with your 40s. I've been laughing at a lot of the reviews and posts in the comments about Monique's the comics conversation or post about the bonnets. And here's my issue with all of that. Um, she's right. I hate to say it, we and I listened to somebody else recently, and like I said, I follow Funky Dineva. I love him. He has been one of my very first that I ever reviewed, watched, or paid attention to since I was on YouTube. Um, but he said something that was true. He went back to a Chris Rock's joke about there's a difference between black people and niggas, and it's true. I'm sorry for those of you who you know, are not African American or black or whatever, but it's true. Just like ghetto does not mean financial issues, it means a way of mindset that you live your life. That bonnet and them furry slippers, it's starting to annoy me. Period. Point blank. No holds barred. I hate for people to feel like I'm being classist or racist or whatever. It's not. When I started flying, I started. I think I was about maybe 17, 18, and I was flying with my parents somewhere, and I was told that you needed to look like you're going somewhere. Um, because one, we were in an area where it was a lot of business class people it was during the weekday. And so I was under the impression ever since then that when you go to the airport, you dress like you're going somewhere. Um, period. I don't care if it's the airport, it's the grocery store. When you walk out your door, you're supposed to look decent. And that's just a woman who is grown. It don't have nothing to do with auntie and all of that mess. You go somewhere like you're going like you're doing something, like that people are gonna see you. One, the airport, because of a lot of things that go on, especially in major cities, the news is always there. And we as black people, um, there's a news station here, and I don't want to call them out, but I'm in Michigan right now. There's a news station here that always, for some odd reason, you can have the most intelligent person walking up to you to tell you what happened at a scene of an accident or a crime, and they will bypass that person, find the person with the missing teeth, rollers in their hair, bathrobe on, and asking the same questions. Oh, what happened? And you have these step and fetching type fools, and it's like you're mad when you see it, but you got on camera like this. I'll never forget. Same news station. Um, Same news station. What was it? Was Aretha Franklin's funeral, and Aretha Franklin laid in wait for 3 days, and they had people come in from the public to view her at the African American Museum, the Charles H. Wright Museum. And they had people who were going and coming and all of this stuff. And um, they had all these people come. I'm sorry, Texas, and I got my crazy relatives harassing me. Anyway, they had people coming and going and acting a clown. My issue was that they had this guy and they asked them to sing Aretha Franklin songs if they knew any. And this guy sung Respect. And I was like, he couldn't spell. I said, the song has the spelling in it. How did you not know how to spell respect? And he had to have been a good 50 years old. And I was very embarrassed by watching this. And I said, this is what I'm talking about as a whole. Yes, as a 40-year-old woman, you can call us aunties, you can call us whatever you want to call us. It's something that's called having respect for yourself. When you go out in public, you shouldn't look a crazy mess. Now, I can see if, like, again, I was raised old school. My parents didn't play them games. You don't walk out the house with house shoes on um, and your hair tied up in a rag and all of that stuff. Now, I was laughing because Funky Dineva said something. He said, well, I come from the era of the wraps, and girls would go get their hair wrapped, and then they would put a baseball cap on it so their hair would stay freshly wrapped for them to go out later on that night. That's the difference. They put a baseball cap on beforehand. Um, I was just telling my mother about something recently. I said Lululemon had a whole line of yoga pants and yoga attire where they had all while they were dressed and everything for yoga and Pilates and all of that. You can leave from Pilates, and the whole conversation was, and go to the airport and jump on a plane. That was the whole point of this new line that Lululemon had set up. And so the designer during the fashion show, she came out in her full yoga outfit. Then he handed her a towel and she pretended like she was wiping sweat off. And she took off the yoga top, put on a t shirt that was a wrap t shirt and a jacket, and pulled shoulder flats out of her tote bag and put them on. And he said, and now you're ready to go jump on a plane. Those are the things that I remember about flying. Although, I might wear a cute jogging suit or, some nice jeans and a nice shirt. The point of going to the airport and looking decent is you never know who's there. A lot of these people want to be, ghetto superstars, but leave that in the ghetto, period. I'm getting tired of looking at people and they look a mess, and it's starting to scare me wholeheartedly that y'all want to sit here and pretend like it's no big deal that you're walking around looking crazy. Yeah, it's a big deal. You look crazy. I don't want to see it anymore. I'm sick of looking at people walk around, hair all a mess, just a mess, period. And yes, the bonnets look terrible. Yes, them furry sandals. I don't care if they came from Gucci or Louis Vuitton. They look a mess. Because half of y'all who getting them, y'all don't keep them up. They look like some old raccoon at this point, and I'm sick of looking at it. House shoes are for the house. Um, this is bonnets are to be worn to bed. I can get if you running to the beauty supply or up the street or around the corner to the store. That's something different. But for you to be at the airport or you're on your way somewhere, I literally thought about this a long time ago and I started doing it back then. I have a cute sundress and I had some thong sandal heels that matched it. And I put that on one Saturday and just, it was a nice warm day, cute little sundress and some sandals. They were heels. And I walked out the door and my cousin said, where are you going? And I said, I'm going to run errands. What's up? What you need? Where you trying to go? She said, this what you go run errands in? I was like, yes, because I don't know who I'm going to see. I have had one too many occasions where I done ran into people I don't like and I look crazy. And I'm like, yeah, that won't ever happen again. You know, Although I know guys always say, well, we don't like the girl with a ton of makeup on. That's why we hit on y'all when y'all got on jogging suits and no makeup. But it's a difference in jogging suit and no makeup, and you just look a crazy mess. And so when she said that, she laughed. She said, well, I just wanted to know where you was going. I said, no, I'm seriously, I'm going to run errands. And she said, this is what you get dressed? I said, yes, I get dressed up to go run errands because I don't know who I'm going to see. Point blank, period. That's just life. I don't know who I'm going to see. And I don't want to look crazy. And that's how I feel. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but that's me, and that's how I feel, and that's my life. But I think Monique was very much right. It's a place and a time for everything. And the bonnets in the house, hell, even if you just going to run to the grocery store, but I see people doing their day-to-day business walking around the streets with these bonnets on, and you look crazy. And the bonnets seem to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like, come on, where you going? I can see, yeah, I want to. You can find some that's bedazzled. Still, after a while, you should know. Oh, okay, I'm going out. I'm going to be outside my house for more than 2 minutes or 10 minutes. I need to make sure that I look decent. That's where the problem is for me. So until then, y'all need to pay attention. Stop with these raggedy outfits. Y'all look crazy. And I'm sorry. That's the truth. Have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is just my own opinion, but this is me in my 40s talking to my ladies. Y'all need to get this together. Have a good day. Bye.